whatever, like J.J. Abrams, I was like, oh fuck, I'm sold. Like a war movie, like a horror war movie, that sounds awesome.
And we don't get none of those anymore. We don't get none of this shit.
Like that's what I really like about it. It's because it's like a twist of kind of two genres, almost like a horror or thriller or whatever.
And a historical kind of like
mixed with and that's what I really like. I've said it time and time again. I really like when a historical type of moments in time get kind of distorted or altered for another genre or it's tweaked a little bit to
not Lincoln versus vampires, bro.
I like that one.
You like that one?
I really did.
Oh shit! I might take that statement back.
No, it's cool. That's your opinion, dude.
Nah, but I mean, like I get what you're saying because it does give it a new feel to it. It does give it like another I would say pop to it because obviously, like I said, like I'm repeating myself where it's just like they did so many experiments that we don't actually know what they were like completely know what the fuck they did.
Yeah.
I just felt like if I could complain about anything in the movie, that was the missed opportunity there. Right? Is that should have been that moment of, oh, this makes me feel uncomfortable. But the doctor, you don't really get to see the doctor doing much.
Barely anything for like a minute.
And there could have been some really cool torture stuff. Not that I'm into the whole torture porn thing, but I mean, that kind of comes along with what they were trying to do, and it's like, was it a runtime issue?
That's what I was going to say. They might have filmed those things and kind of cherry picked. Well, we need this part, and so we'll take this part out. We don't really need this. I'm assuming. I haven't watched the special features or anything, so there's probably some deleted scenes and stuff in there. I'll take a look and I'll tell you guys later. But yeah, I agree with you with that statement.
Yeah, it would have just been more fun if that last half of the film had had more to it, more stakes.
Yeah.
Because they kind of go out with just the standard bad guy battle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like suddenly the fucking I don't know
spoil.
Suddenly the doctor's gone and then. It's like they're blaming the whole thing on this officer.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I get you on that. Yeah.
There's story holes.
Yeah.
There's story plots that
things that could have done better.
Yeah.
Which again is I don't know if that was a time thing or something was altered, but
I would want to see it a 2.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah, I would want to see it 2. I think they have a potential to work off of it.
Because I like the fact that they didn't really set it up, but they kind of spoilers for this is kind of like the last minute of the movie. But when the corporal or whoever's talking to our main character, and he's like, what were they doing down there?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, nothing. He's like, well, I heard rumors of something going on. And he's like, no, it's just a radio tower. And he's like, okay, that's what I thought.
And even his
leader guy,
his leader was like,
he's like, no, we don't need it.
Our side doesn't need it as well. Like
Ford.
Yeah, Ford. Ford is like, our side doesn't need this either. Like it has to, die down here.
Yeah, and it's kind of scary, bro, because when we go,
what do we have?
That's why. So Ford gets infected.
Yeah. Well, he infects himself.
He had. That was a good. That was a good choice. I think.
Yeah,
that's a good twist.
He wasn't coming back.
Yeah, he needed that energy to kind of finish what was started. And then he sacrificed himself, and it was because he knew that if he came back with them, maybe he would be okay. Maybe.
Yeah.
But then, all of
he doesn't know the full side effects of anything.
But not just that, the U.S. are going to start experiment. They're going to figure out that he's not sick, and start experimenting on him. And then all of a sudden, the
same thing's going to happen, but with us.
It's like weapons of mass destruction. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so he was like, "No, we can't do this. This isn't happening.
This stays buried, just like we need out here."
Yeah.
And so I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
A little play on politics, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, you guys should play Wolfenstein. It's amazing.
I think I will.
And it's super gory and scary.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's pretty scary. It's It's like a cool mixture of like Doom.
Okay.
Is it scarier than Resident Evil, bro?
That's the thing, is that there's certain elements of like it's like a hardcore action, but then they'll do like really fucked up cutscenes of torture.
Oh shit!
Yeah, like where your buddies get captured and then you see them like scalping them on the fucking thing, and you're like
hiding.
Yeah, and you're just powerless to do anything. They do real crazy stuff. I guess maybe that's why I have such a high bar for this, because I've played that game all the way to the end. But yeah, like I said, overall, definitely worth a watch.
Yeah.
I would even buy this movie. I think it could even potentially be like a series.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool as a series.
If they wanted to, or a mini
Extend it out, yeah.
Maybe kind of change that platform and see if that works. I think it's
JJ, if you're listening.
It's just a shame that nobody went to watch this.
Yeah.
Apparently.
That sucks.
And
closing thoughts on the film?
They got a few Swan facts.
Oh yeah, let's do some Swan facts. Oh shit.
Swan facts. Alright, there's just a couple this time, because obviously it's pretty new. Most of the film effects are actually practical as a way of getting a better reaction from its actors. Yeah. And I think that's
awesome. We were just talking about that, how like he got like his fucking ear blown off in the one act, and then concussions and shit like that.
Yeah.
That's a big thing that I respected about this, is because they could have went down the CGI route, and then it would have I probably wouldn't have liked it then.
The scene with the neck snap
was
insane. That really gave me a Thing vibe.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. And he's upside down looking at them and then flips back and his neck's all jacked up. But I really dig that scene, dude. That was awesome.
That was fucking gory.
Highlight. Did we, we'll come back. The title of the film is referencing the code name for the Allied operation for the Battle of Normandy, which actually helped with the invasion of Nazi-occupied Europe.
Okay. Nice. Little history lesson.
Yeah. I think it's called Operation Overlord. So that's why it's called Overlord.
Yeah.
For all of you assholes out there.
Damn.
Wondering why.
Historical facts. There you go.
Boom. Too sweet.
Too sweet.
In an interview, co-star Wyatt Russell states he had mono the entire time of filming and lost over 25 pounds.
What the fuck?
Jeez. Dedication. Was this his first movie? Probably.
Him?
Yeah.
I haven't seen him before, but we're getting there.
Okay. Oh,
yeah, I'm about to blow your mind, dude.
Okay, all right, let's do this.
Blow your mind. It's coming full circle. All right, this is the first Bad Robot film, which is JJ's production company, to be slapped with an R rating so far.
Oh, okay.
So everything else has been like PG-13 and shit.
Everything that he's done or been a part of.
The fuck? How'd Cloverfield get the PG-13?
The first Cloverfield?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was PG-13, dude.
What the fuck?
It's because I don't think they don't
they don't show you.
They don't show anything, but I know that silhouette when the fucking girl explodes.
Yeah.
Fucking insane.
They got past.
Yeah.
So Wyatt Russell is actually the son of Kurt Russell, who starred in The Thing, which is another insane body horror movie. So, and you just mentioned that.
That's insane.
So thank you for setting up that fact.
That's so cool.
You didn't. You couldn't tell he looked like him. He looks like him.
Yeah.
In a more subtle way, but there is some close-up shots where I was like, "Oh yeah,
definitely
that's Kurt in there."
Kurt, is that you?
And my last one J.J. Abrams actually confirmed that this film is not a part of the Cloverfield universe.
Okay.
Because I guess there was a bunch of rumors that it was, like supposed to be secretly connected.
Huh. Okay.
I don't see it.
I didn't see those connections, but
okay.
Those conspiracy theorists lose again.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah.
Maybe you could be fucking Jerrying the shit out of us.
Those are some good Swan facts, man.
Thank you, man.
Short and sweet.
Thank you. So, did we all say our favorite scene?
Pretty kind of like, I know you said the jump and of course the Nazi getting killed.
Did you say yours?
I said the jump too, and I also really like the opening credit scene. Where it's kind of the black and white when
the
over the
it seemed
ocean.
like a really old movie, and it's like, oh, all right.
The title card.
That's what kind of gave it its like authenticity almost. Really put you in the mood of that era.
I like that because I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I wasn't either. I was like, oh damn, this is nice.
That's the thing. That first, those first few minutes, they really build that tension.
Yeah.
When they're on the,
you can see how nervous everyone is. Everyone's kind of.
When they're sitting there.
Yeah.
I really respected that. How they were able to establish their tone right out the gate.
Yeah.
And I was like,
and they pull you in.
Yeah. I was like, I'm committed.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's take this ride.
Oh yeah. Yes.
That was fucking crazy, man.
What else? Anything?
I don't want to spoil too much of the movie.
Yeah, because I think
it's still pretty new, and I don't think people have seen this.
Not streaming anywhere?
Not that I know of.
It might be just being like on Google Play or Apple.
Just to to buy it or rent it or whatever. Yeah.
Or Redbox somewhere.
But I know the only way to watch it is either rent it or buy it.
It's worth a watch.
Oh yeah, it's definitely worth a rent if you don't want to put in the $10-12 to purchase the hard copy. I would really recommend renting this at least and give it a watch. It's funny that you mentioned that you would have wanted to see it on the big screen. At my work, I'm not going to say where I work, but where I work, I got
projector.
A projector. A fucking projector. And it works.
Wow. So you took it home?
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to test it out and see if there's really anything wrong with it. But I turned it on, the screen came up and everything. I got to plug in like my Blu-ray player or Xbox or whatever just to see.
How are like the lumens on it? Is it HD and stuff? Like
I think it's HD.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
We might
how much those fucking things are?
Yes, I
might be able to do some pretty cool screenings or something.
Yeah.
Or at least when we watch a movie, put a sheet up or something on the wall. Yeah, it'd be fun.
Drop the mic going legit, bro.
Like hosting our own screenings.
Call from my backyard.
We have we do have a live audience right now, but
making me nervous.
So yeah.
But yeah, any other thoughts on this?
Obviously, like I said, I think you guys mentioned it. I would love to see a continuation of this story
in some shape,
capacity. Yeah. Other than that, I think this movie it's worth the $3.99 or $5 that you're gonna spend on it if you're renting it, and obviously if you're buying it like $10-12 if you're gonna buy it. I would definitely. I'm probably just gonna buy it too, dude. Probably watch it a couple more times and shit. Catch some stuff.
It's definitely rewatchable. Yeah. At least that's what I think. Like I told you after the movie was over, I'm gonna watch this with my brother because he hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be turn into a cult classic. Yeah. Something that because it was critically acclaimed. Critics loved it and they got it, but then I guess the audience they just didn't go or something. But this is gonna be kind of like. I don't know some like Mallrats.
Yeah.
I hope it finds its audience later.
Yeah.
On after it's already moved on past the theaters, and then people really discover it, and then they're gonna start showing it, and and it's gonna turn into a real midnight movie.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Where I think that it belongs. So
yeah.
Hopefully,
hopefully it does. Ends up at the Kensington fucking
I would go see.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome to go see that if they ever do that.
That'd be a good Halloween movie too to go watch.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Oh, yeah.